to week 2. This week we'll introduce the bed magnet, loose leash walking, toy swap, later alligator, and the mouse game. These fun and games build focus, recall, stays, proper play into your dog's everyday life. These games are intended to strengthen the relationship between you and your dog. Here we have our magnet game, or go to the bed. This exercise, we want our dog from all different directions to think about going to the bed and all different locations. Also want to increase the level of difficulty. Here we have the magnet level up, where we can run while the dog remains staying on the bed, or we can throw toys or food around. You release the dog to the toy or treats while they maintain their stay on the bed. Another fun game to play is the treat on the bed. Place one treat in a bowl, come back and reward your dog once again for staying in position on the bed. Here we have our mouse game. Our hand looks like a little mouse. The treat is underneath it. When the dog backs away, we remove our hand and let the dog get the treat. This is mouse game. Hand over the treat works this impulse control, dog not grabbing at the hand. Here we have our fabulous magic hands. So the treat drops between the fingers and the dog catches the treat. The hand is placed just above the dog's nose. Remember, wait till the treat drops and reward the dog. Here's an example of using our positioning for the magic hands. So now we can get the dog to work to the side, positioning them with the magic hands, and again, letting the treat drop through the fingers. Now we can start to use the magic hands to teach heel. Use the magic hand to get your dog into position, and now you can start with movement.
We're talking about
Here we have some
leash handling
tips with
skills
Jill.
and control if dogs who are have issues or if they struggle to walk them. Giving them the full length like this is usually not beneficial, right? So people will have more control if you have one in each hand and you get just a little bit of lead. So if there's enough, mention that there's enough that there's a U in the line and that they're not tripping over it. That's the main thing. Because otherwise, people end up pulling their dog and like under their armpit and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So get them not to. If they give them this whole thing, it's just like things go wrong and they're gonna hurt their dog.
Right.
So that's why I like to tell people to do that.
Okay. Here we show an example of loose leash walking. Working a figure 8 with the dog, you can also use your magic hands in this exercise. Making sure that the leash is always loose and rewarding the dog for keeping it that way. You want to see a nice loose U in the shape of the leash. And here we start to use the magic hands to keep our dog's positioning in exactly that spot. This is our toy swap game. Trade one toy for another of the same value. When the first toy stops, then move them on to the second toy, making it always fun for the dog to chase the new toy. Here's a really fun game to play with your dog. It's called Later Alligator. Make sure you have hands full of treats. You're going to throw a treat and run in the opposite direction. Throw another treat, run in the opposite direction. It's a great recall game. Always remember to keep your sessions short and fun. The dog should always leave wanting more. No stress should be put on the dog. Lots of food, lots of toys, lots of fun.